Remy Ma's life is starting to look like a walking horror story that has everything to do with how things have been going the last few years. We already know about the cheek clapping situation going on with Easy the Block Captain and cheating on her husband Papoose, but the real issue is the situation with Jayson Scott, which is her son. Now, if you guys don't know, Remy Ma's oldest son is in a lot of trouble right now. And this is the reason.
Here's what we know at this hour. 23-year-old Scott was arrested today on first-degree murder and weapons charges. It's unclear if he pulled the trigger or if he hired the hit that took the life of Darius Guillebeaux, who lived here at the Ravenswood houses in Astoria. The crime occurred nearby in broad daylight back in 2021. Guillebeaux took hits to the head and to the chest. Guillebeaux had an extensive criminal history. 8 months before he was killed, he was indicted in a massive drug trafficking operation.
Now, in 2021, a man by the name of Darius Guillebeaux lost his life. Now, Darius Guillebeaux was a guy who also had some problems at the time. He was a guy that was in the streets, a guy that was fighting, his own cases, and he was 47 years old. And this happened in broad daylight. And her son got picked up about 2 years later after the fact, which means that nobody really knew if he did it or not. But at the time of his arrest, he was 23 years old. He's been locked up ever since on a 7-count indictment. But even outside of that, Remy Ma's been going through her own issues, battling with Clarissa Shields online, fighting with Papoose online, and just going through a whole bunch of stress. And if that isn't bad enough, Easy the Block Captain has been, talking about her behind her back or on leaked audios, pretty much admitting that he really don't care about her as much as she believes he does. Well, fast forward. Well, remember the man Darius Guillebeaux, the man that was murdered? He has a daughter by the name of Jazmin Dior, or at least that's the name that she gives. And when there was a particular courthouse meeting on June 24th outside of a Queens courthouse, there was a conflict between Remy Ma and Jazmin Dior, who is the daughter of the man that was killed allegedly by Remy Ma's son. And this situation went viral.
Trying to beat you up too. Trying to beat you up. Come downstairs. You in front of the courthouse trying to act like you're tough. Yeah, stop. Yeah, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the corner. Come on, let's go around. Turn around. Like your mother's ugly? Turn around. Like your mother's ugly? Oh, same thing. Oh, okay. Same thing. Oh, okay. Just watch. Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was going to see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
Now, Jazmin Dior will go ahead and explain exactly what happened.
So, yeah, this raggedy ass for me, girl, you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell y'all ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Miss, where's your remorse? Where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? At the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nobody did nothing to you, you gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody. Ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of a courthouse we're gonna go to jail. You've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back. What are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not tough. This mad.
Now, as she explains there, the situation is this. Listen, your son killed my father or allegedly killed my father. And, basically, you don't have any empathy. You're looking at me crazy. You're mean mugging me. You're conceited and all of that. And, I'm going through a lot. You can still see your son and you're looking at me as if I did something to you, but your son took my father away. Now, again, Darius Guillebeaux, he was in the streets. I don't know exactly what Darius Guillebeaux did to, make somebody, retaliate on him in the way that it happened. But again, his daughter is not going to look at it like that. All right. I know a lot of people that, you know, are in jail or have done some crazy things, and hey, their family is still going to love them. Right. But here is a situation that I want to know, because Remy Ma is out here by herself about to fight this lady. And then, of course, the unthinkable happens. Remy Ma is detained by law enforcement and briefly arrested. This is exactly what happens, okay? At least this is what the blogs are reporting. And then after this happens, a young lady points out something that is very important.
Like, where is your support system? Where are your people? Why weren't they going with you in the courthouse, you know? And I'm smiling not because I think it's funny, but I'm speaking genuinely as a woman who has a family, and knowing everything that's happening. And I see a lot of people saying she's crashing out, and so be it, and so be it, and so be it. So be it, so be it. But for me, I looked at it like, wow, would this have happened if she was still with her husband? Would this have happened, you know, that confrontation? Would he have probably calmed her down and helped her along?
Let's think about this. You see, Remy Ma is by herself handling a tough situation. I mean, she's going through a divorce. And then your son is, you know, in jail right now and fighting for his life. You may or may not believe that he has something to do with it, but I mean, this is her oldest son. So basically this has to affect her in certain ways. But the lady is saying, hey, where is her family? You know, would she have crashed out like this if Papoose was with her? Because Papoose, to be honest, in my opinion, he's a very masculine, level-headed guy. If that lady was, you know, doing that or trying to confront her, he would have probably moved her right along. Like, look, let's continue to go on, or let's leave, or whatever. But the reality is that where is Easy the Block Captain at? And see, this is what people don't realize when you start to, you know, deal with somebody on the side or leave your family for somebody. The people that would be with you through thick and thin, they're not there. There's no doubt in my mind that if Papoose was still with Remy Ma, and his flaws and her flaws and all, he would be there to support his wife in a time like this. And that's what marriages and relationships really bring out. It brings out the people that are really there for you in your tough times. They're there, right? They're going to be there. It don't matter if they mad at you, things happen, but when you're committed to somebody, when they're going through a tough time, they're going to be there. But when you got a dude like Easy the Block Captain, he's not going to be there for you like that. You have to handle that on your own. That's not why he's there. He don't love you like that. He's not committed to you like that. He ain't got kids with you. And a lot of women don't see that. When you're talking about moving on to the next guy, like Halle Bailey, you know, she's with this new dude out there, and women are talking about how much they love this for her and all of that for her. Okay, let me tell you something. It looks good right now. Let something happen. Let something strongly affect Halle Bailey's life, and let's see if that guy is going to be there long term. Let's go and see if that man is going to show up and stand up. Like Papoose did. Remember when Remy Ma was in prison and Papoose was coming to see her almost every day? That's somebody who's standing up, right? You young people say standing on business. But where is Easy the Block Captain? He ain't standing on business. And the reason why Remy Ma's family ain't there for her, I'm going to tell you, because she ain't there for them. And people don't realize that, man. When you're a person in life and you don't have the history of standing up for people and you treat people like trash, well, then it comes back. And when you need somebody to be in your corner, they're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. And ain't nobody going to go ahead on and invest in you when you're not investing in nobody else. You already ran off the person that had your back for Easy the Block Captain. What about that person? Remember, Remy Ma allegedly had an affair with a female in Papoose' house. He found the female and Remy Ma basically doing this. Where is she at? Nowhere to be found. You see, it's very few people out in the world today that are really going to be there for you like that. They're really going to be out there with you like that. But people don't realize that. You just think that, oh, okay, well, I could just go ahead on and somebody gonna love me for me. You out of your damn mind, okay? Ain't nobody gonna love you for you. And while you still living, you got people who might look out for you, and it's very few, but it's not going to be very many. And when you get those people, you gotta value those folks because those people don't come around every day. Ain't that right? Remy Ma. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shooter Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.